Creative and fun learning, bubble geometry, giant shapes. One Friday afternoon in the heart of a bustling city, sat the Creative and Fun Learning Center where our story begins. Inside, a group of eager children, ages 6-8, gathered around a long table, their eyes wide with anticipation. Today was special. It was time for bubble geometry. With wands and bubble mixtures in hand, they were about to create and design giant shapes that would fill the room with wonder. The children, led by a friendly educator, started by dipping their wands into different bubble mixtures, blue for triangles, red for squares, and yellow for circles. With a practiced breath, they began to blow bubbles of various shapes and sizes that floated around the room. Suddenly, the educator stepped forward and demonstrated how to connect the bubbles to create even larger shapes. With a smile, she showed them how to make pentagons, hexagons, and more. The children watched eagerly as each new shape appeared before their eyes. Before long, the room was filled with a sea of bubbles in all shapes and sizes. Working together, the children began to create their own constellations of giant shapes that danced across the ceiling. Their laughter filled the air as they collaborated and explored the possibilities. As they worked, the educator introduced a special solution that would freeze the bubbles in place, allowing the constellations to remain suspended in midair. The children gasped with delight as their creations solidified before them, creating a breathtaking display of geometric art. With their constellations complete, the room was filled with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Each child eagerly shared their creation with the group, explaining the shapes they had used and the patterns they had created. The educator encouraged each child to capture a photo of their masterpiece as a keepsake. As they took pictures, she asked them to think about new ways they could learn more about shapes and geometry. They discussed possibilities such as measuring real-world objects, creating 3D models, or even designing their own games. With their photos taken, the children gathered for a group photo to commemorate their bubble geometry adventure. They celebrated with laughter and high fives, grateful for the memories they had made and excited for future learning experiences like this one. As the day came to an end, the children packed up their materials and left the Creative and Fun Learning Center, each carrying a newfound appreciation for shapes and geometry. With joy in their hearts, they skipped down the street, already looking forward to the next exciting learning adventure. Inside the now empty Creative and Fun Learning Center, the echoes of laughter still lingered in the air. The room stood quiet, yet filled with the promise of more exciting and creative learning experiences to come. As the sun began to set, another week of fun, friendship, and learning awaited. Outside, under the twinkling stars, the Creative and Fun Learning Center's sign glowed brightly, inviting more young minds to come and explore its wonders. With a sense of excitement and curiosity, they would open the doors to endless possibilities and a world of creative learning. As the night fell, the children gathered around once more, their faces shining with joy and wonder. They reflected on the incredible learning experience they had shared together, filled with gratitude for the friendships formed, the knowledge gained, and the memories created.